I wanted to come on today to talk to you, beautiful people, all about the 3 quick tips to make sales on Instagram right now. Because with quarantine, a lot of us being on stay at home orders, there's a lot going on right now where people are just either feeling blah, just kind of like uninspired, just kind of like, ugh, I just like can't, I don't want to do anything. I feel like complete trash. Then on the other side, I'm seeing a lot of people on Instagram, especially business owners, kind of in like this unnatural overdrive. So there are some people who are just coming up and saying, like, going live every single day. And it's like, you're going to burn yourself out. It is only what, week 3? You never did this before. Where was all this energy beforehand? And I'm just like predicting down the line, either people are going to the people who are feeling blah are going to start getting up and going live and being a little bit more active once they get that energy and that flow going. But those people who are like burning themselves out right now, burning the candle at both ends, they're going to be tapped out in a couple weeks. So I wanted to come on, talk to you guys about 3 quick things that you can do each and every day to start growing your Instagram account, to make those sales, to keep your business going. You don't want to spend more time on Instagram than you have to with quarantine and being on lockdown. I'm sure there are other things you'd rather be doing than like doing all of your business stuff on Instagram. Like, I'd rather be on TikTok looking at all the videos, spending hours and hours upon hours over there. I don't always want to be on Instagram all day, every day, but I have to come over here because I have to move my business forward. But there are other things we have to do. Watch TikTok, teach your kids, binge Ozark like I've been doing for this whole week. Get back to your snacking schedule throughout the day. There are so many other things that you want to do. So these are the 3 quick things that you can start doing just so you guys can keep your business going, not feel like you're burning yourself out, but also not feel like you're just like at a standstill. So first things first, you want to post. If you're one of those people that's on the end of feeling overwhelmed and kind of blah, you can be one of the people that just post the things that moves your business forward. So even if before all of this, you are someone who posted every day, you went live like twice a week, you were emailing your list, you can always scale back. But what you don't want to do is completely disappear. Because when you disappear off Instagram, you don't post for like even just like a couple weeks. A couple weeks can really mess up your algorithm. So when you post consistently on Instagram, Instagram learns your behavior and it learns what results you are usually trying to get. So it will try to help you. As much as people think the algorithm is like out to get them, the algorithm will actually help you in some ways. So when you stop, the algorithm has to relearn your behaviors and what it is that you're doing and who to show your stuff to. So when you're consistent, people are constantly engaging with your stuff. So when you post something, the people who like your stuff, they're going to get that stuff first. And then the people who are like them, if that post does well, will see your stuff. But when you stop, Instagram's like, well, I don't know who I'm supposed to send this to. Let me try these people. Let's see if they like it. And then if they don't like it, then Instagram's like, all right, let me try something else. So you don't want to mess up your algorithm. You want to keep your consistency, but just know that if you are feeling very blah and uninspired, don't stress yourself out about it. Just post what is going to move you forward. So things like engagement posts, so trying to have conversations with your audience, and I'm going to talk about conversations again. So things that will spark interest in your business, so giving people information that they can start using like this, giving people inspiration, giving them motivation. And if you need ideas for this, just go to the link in my bio to my YouTube channel. I made a 2-part video last week about your quarantine content, like what to be posting right now, what should you be posting, all that stuff. So all of that is on YouTube. You can go check that out at any given time. But you want to make sure at the base bottom line, you want to make sure that you're posting things that are good for your audience. So what is it that they need to hear right now? And in that video, I explain all of that. But also you want to post things that are going to keep you moving forward. So you don't want to come off as like very salesy, just only coming on and posting like promo stuff. Nobody wants to follow that. You'll get a whole bunch of unfollows. But if you're coming on and you're giving valuable content, people will still show up for you. Just know that you don't have to burn yourself out. You can still show up. You don't have to do all the things all the time. So, second thing that you can do that is extremely easy, but a lot of people don't do it. And usually when I find that I'm working with people that are having content problems or engagement problems and they're thinking like my content is just trash, it's usually because they're not engaging with people. They're not having conversations. So if someone comments on your post, comment back, talk to that person. You can DM them if they have questions. You can go ask them if they have any other questions or continue that conversation. You want to continue to talk to people. So with talking to people, you want to, well, this goes into point 3. So I guess I'll just go into point 3 right now. So you want to engage with new people also. So you want to engage, point number 2 is to engage with the people you already have, really cultivate that audience and strengthen that relationship, but also go out and find new people who are your target audience. So if there's a hashtag that your people like to follow or they like to use or you know that they would be searching for, go find people under there, make valuable comments under their posts, engage with their content, introduce yourself in their DMs. Just start talking to people, because the very basis of Instagram is to start relationships, is to have conversations. And if you're a business owner and you're not doing that basic thing, you kind of have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's going on, because usually when there are usually about 3 different reasons why people aren't seeing the engagement that they would like to see on Instagram. And one, it might be that you might post something and people aren't engaging with it because you might have built a following of the wrong followers. And this usually happens because people don't come at Instagram with a strategy when they're a business owner. They come at it from their consumer mindset of what they were doing on their personal account, what looks pretty, what like is the popular thing to do, what's trending right now. And that's not where you want to come at this. You want to come at this for what is good for my people to see. What do they want to consume from me? What can I create for them? And also, it might be that you have the right audience, but you're creating the wrong content for them. So if your audience wants to feel inspired by you, if you are a business coach like myself and they need motivation and information, inspiration, whatever it may be, and you're not giving them that, they will unfollow you or they just won't be engaged. They'll just be like, I don't need this. I didn't come over here to see her outfit. I came over here to learn some Instagram strategies. But I'm giving you both today. But just know that it might be your followers. It might be the content that you're giving your followers, or you might be doing this all too soon. So in my program, the Women's Academy of Instagram Mastery, I teach people how to hone in on their story and prepare the strategy before they start doing all of the things on Instagram. Because while Instagram content marketing is a lot of experimentation, if you're coming at it from the point of, I just want to create content and put things out there and just like throwing things at the wall, you're not going to get the results that you want to get. Yes, you are experimenting, you're seeing what works. But if you do all of that before you even have an idea of who you want to consume your stuff and what they're already consuming, doing your proper market research, then you're going to have a hard time and you're going to be wondering, why in the hell is this not working? So with all of that said, I just want to leave you guys with my number 1 tip of what you should be doing right now. And that is going back to tip number 2, having conversations. You should be talking to people. You shouldn't always be talking at people. Like right now, it's kind of like I'm talking at you, but I'm talking at you about this because I have conversations in my DMs with people asking me these questions. So rather than continuing to repeat myself over and over again, I'm like, why don't I just go live? I can go live, I can upload it to IGTV, upload it to YouTube, and continue this conversation. So if you guys have any strategies that you have tried and they're not working, by all means, please DM me. But just recap of all of this, number 1 tip is to post what moves your business forward. Don't wear yourself out. Don't stress yourself. Just do what you can, but make sure that it's impactful and there's a reason behind it. And like I said, if you don't know what to post, go to the link in my bio, my YouTube channel. I did a 2-part series on this last week of your quarantine content, and it'll tell you everything that you can post, give you all the ideas for any industry that you are in. So, no need to repeat myself there. Rule number 2, be responsive and talk to your audience that you already have. Rule number 3, cultivate new relationships, find new people to interact with. And the overall number 1 rule is to have conversations with people, interact with people, get to know people, strengthen your buying base by having those conversations, building your know, like, and trust factor, because we have nothing but time on our hands. So rather than coming at Instagram from the consumer standpoint of spending all this time like scrolling, watching everyone's stories, come in, do what you need to do, tap out when you're ready to tap out. Don't feel like you need to be on Instagram all day. That is what TikTok is for. Literally right after I get off of live, I'm going on TikTok and I'm probably going to spend a couple hours over there because that's what I like to consume. I'm not a TikTok person. I'm not a content creator for TikTok. I do that over here. I go consume over there. So know the difference. Don't burn yourself out trying to be on Instagram constantly. Also, in my YouTube channel, this is the great thing about creating content. I don't have to repeat myself. In my YouTube channel, there's another video of how you can grow your Instagram following and grow your engagement with just 5 minutes a day. Also, another one about just taking 5 minutes out of your day to create some content and stretching that over the course of a week. So check out the YouTube channel, go subscribe over there. I just put it back up last week, so everything over there is new. I'll upload this over there too. So continuing the conversation, if you have any questions, hit me in my DMs. I'm very responsive. The flash from my light is like getting in my eyes, but I love talking to people over there. If you have any questions about Instagram strategy, business, marketing, anything of the sort, how to get your